Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. I am your host, Denise Barnes, right here with you on 107.1 and 103.7 FM Radio Free Nashville. And remember to connect with me, everyone, on Facebook. That public figure page there is In the Know Radio Magazine Show. And follow me on Twitter. It is okay to follow as long as you're following the right persons. And there, that handle is ITK Radio Mag Show. So now, sit back, relax, and get rejuvenated. At this time, we are turning the pages in the magazine to our entertainment segment. Now, Stephen Littles has over 20 years of experience in the entertainment field, and he began his career as a wardrobe stylist, working with such luminaries as Boyz II Men, Lil' Kim, Bobby Brown, and so many more. He is also my entertainment reporter on the West Coast, and he is on the lines with me to talk a little bit about entertainment and more. Stephen, welcome back. How are you?
I'm well. Hello, Nashville and surrounding areas. How are you this morning?
We are all fabulous, and we are glad and blessed that it is the weekend, Stephen.
Yes, a 3-day weekend. Happy President's Day to everybody.
Absolutely. Let's get on with this interview, Stephen. Now, as I mentioned, with over 20 years of combined experience in the entertainment industry, how have you been able to express your creativity of celebrity culture?
Well, one thing that works really well for me is that, I always looked at it as a job. A lot of people looked at it as a lifestyle. But, entertainment is a job just like working at McDonald's or working in the office or something like that. So, if you take your job seriously and you do what you're supposed to do, you can last. That's the big mistake that people make. They think that entertainment is all play. Uh-huh. And, and celebrities are just like everyone else. So, sometimes they don't want to be treated special. They just want to know that you're around them because you like them, not because of their last accomplishment.
Okay. Now, as I mentioned, you have worked with so many greats in the industry, such as Boyz II Men, Lil' Kim, Bobby Brown. Talk a little bit with me about Bobby Brown. How was it working with and for him?
Bobby Brown is great. Bobby Brown, he's, the perception of him is so dated. I don't know the Bobby Brown of the 90s, but, I first met Bobby Brown in 2001. Mm-hmm. And he actually got me into the American Music Awards. I was there with another artist, but the label was sending us back to the hotel because they didn't get us tickets. And I met Bobby Brown, and he let me come in with him. And, I was with him. That was the beginning of our relationship. And then I started doing publicity with him. And, the big secret to Bobby is Bobby loves to cook.
Really?
And so, yes, he loves to cook. He has an amazing barbecue sauce and seasoning line at BobbyBrownFoods.com. Mm-hmm. And, whenever you're at his house, he'll sit there and be like, "You hungry?" and then say, "You cooking?"
Oh, wow.
And he'll say, "Yeah." And then he'll start burning. And while he's cooking, he's like, "You staying for dinner?" So Bobby loves to cook, and he's a really loving, cool guy. Like, he's a real dude,
Yeah, this is what I've heard before. And his latest book is absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed that read so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, Stephen, life for you hasn't always been uphill. Now, you faced quite a few obstacles, and recently you appeared on ABC's The Doctors. Talk to us about that and the Lose Your Belly diet that you're doing now.
Okay. Well, I was on the Doctors of CBS, and I appeared on there last Friday. I was having some health issues, and I was lucky enough to interview Dr. Travis. And, I was had the opportunity to tell him about, that I was in heart failure in August,
yes,
and I had stage 4 kidney disease. And I was interviewing him about his Lose Your Belly diet. And, when I was reading the book, I said, this is something I can actually do because it's not about deprivation. It's about substitution.
Yes.
And, it's like I'm an eater, and I'm a foodie. And so I didn't want anything. I've tried for decades. I've been like on diet since I was 27 years old, and I've taken everything like the over the counter, going to like another country to get diet pills that were illegal in America.
Yes.
And, this is the first thing that I ever tried that I didn't need any assistance. And it's like I can eat. I can still enjoy my food, but I've learned how to eat better, but I'm full.
Okay.
I'm not sitting there saying that, oh my God, I'm missing something. And so the Lose Your Belly diet, the book is actually Lose Your Belly, Change Your Life, Change Your Gut, Change Your Life.
Okay.
And, it's changed my life because I changed my gut. Because, like, everyone tries to get on a diet to get healthy. With this, you actually get healthy, which makes you lose weight.
Okay.
So the whole idea is getting healthy. It's not about losing the weight.
And Stephen, when you began on this diet, now tell us, how much weight have you lost altogether so far?
Well, I stay off the scale, but in 6 weeks, I had gone from a 40 waist pant to a 34.
Oh,
Now
wow.
the 34 was tight, but I closed it.
Okay.
So I lost 6 inches in my waist in 6 weeks exactly, and I went from a 50 jacket to a 46. And I'm almost in a 44 now.
Well, good for you.
Like, yeah, I can fit in a 44 jacket. And it's tight. It's tight, but it's like I've never lost this much weight at this speed. And, I tell everyone it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And if you don't think of it as a diet, it works for you because diets are temporary. But if you change your lifestyle, it's a healthy change. And it's an easy change, and you just do it one day at a time.
One day at a time. That's what it's all about. Now, so you would definitely recommend this diet for anyone who, well, you won't call it a diet. You would recommend this for anyone who's trying to lose weight or just live a healthy diet life, right?
Yes, I recommend it. I recommend it to people every single day. Like, I talk about it every day, and I highly recommend it because, it may not even be just because you want to lose weight. It's just to make your body healthy. There's gut bacteria that we have. I'm not going to go into the scientific part of it, but there's parts, our immune system is in our intestines. Okay. And so with this lifestyle change and eating correctly, we make our intestines healthy, which makes our body healthy.
Okay. And when you appeared on the Dr. Stephen, because there are some things that I didn't even know about, you and your life, and such an inspirational testimony that you have. Continue to carry that out. Now, any inspiring words that you'd like to present to my listeners?
Well, I just want to stress to everybody that, we all have goals and there are things that we all want to accomplish, and we have to do it one day at a time. Dr. Ben Tankard had said to me, he gave me this great advice. Everyone starts off with a 5-year plan,
yes,
but they always have the end result. But in order to get to the 5-year plan, you have to plan your next 5 minutes, then your next 5 hours, then your next 5 days, your next 5 weeks, and your next 5 months. Because if you don't plan that next 5 minutes, you can't get to the 5 years.
Wow, there you go. And again, listeners, we are speaking with Stephen Littles, and recently he appeared on The Doctors and has a very, very inspirational testimony. So, Stephen, how can anyone go back and view that interview that you had on The Doctors?
Well, it's on YouTube, but you can also go to my Facebook page. I have it posted on my Facebook page, which is Stephen Littles, and it's the picture is me in the navy blue suit, or you can follow me on Instagram at Stephen.Littles, Twitter, Stephen Littles, Snapchat, which I just discovered and I'm addicted to. I think I'm going to have to go in rehab. I'm going to have to go into rehab with Snapchat.
Oh,
but,
no. You've become addicted already, Stephen?
Yes. And, this 19-year-old guy who works at my gym just taught me how to use it on Tuesday, and I'm turning myself into dogs and rabbits.
Oh yes. I know about that. My daughter was telling me and showing me that, and I'm telling you, that app there, everybody is just any and everything on there. So I know what you're talking about.
So I'm Stephen Littles on Snapchat. So, follow me, and every day I post my food, my workout. So, hopefully it just inspires someone else to do it as well, because I can say the Lose Your Belly diet, lose your belly, change your gut, change your life, has really changed my life.
Wow.
And, I do it. I have my 16-year-old daughter on it. She doesn't know she's on it. But and that's the great thing about it is, like, I have a 16-year-old, and she's active in sports, and she's eating. I've changed the way she eats, and she didn't even realize.
Wonderful. And that's what it's all about, Stephen. And it doesn't have to be a bland taste. It can still have some taste to it where you can enjoy the meals, right?
Yes, I make pizza. For Christmas we had lasagna. I figured out how to make a cheeseburger. And you can also go. I don't always eat at home. I always don't have time to cook, so sometimes I have to snatch food when I'm on the run. And I've learned how to make substitutions that I can go to, like a burrito joint, go to McDonald's, go somewhere and make a healthy meal. So, like I said, substitution, not deprivation.
Wow. Some great information from you, Stephen. And now, before I let you go, you've been out there on the red carpet a lot and at different awards functions you've been attending. What's the last one that you attended? Tell us a little bit about that.
I was at the Pan-African Film Festival that honored Alfred Woodard. Yeah. Unfortunately, they were running behind, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her. But I spoke with Nick Cannon, Darren D. Henson from Vivica's Black Magic and Soul Food.
Yeah.
Also, I was able to attend the NAACP after party with TV One, and I met the cast of the new show on TV One Media. Tasha Smith.
Yeah.
So, I've been getting to Hollywood, and, I've been rubbing elbows with the people that have the elbows to rub with.
That's right. And you have been out and about, and I have been following you, of course. And as my new entertainment reporter on the West Coast, you have had the chance to meet someone that you really, really have admired for decades. And that's Miss Susan Lucci from ABC's All My Children.
Yes, that was amazing. I waited 34 years to meet her.
Yes, and we're going to be playing that interview shortly. But as my entertainment reporter again, what can we expect from you in the near future?
Well, just expect to keep seeing me get up close and personal with those who let me get up close and personal with them. All the celebrities that we love and admire, and some that we don't like either. But, you want to hear from them, too.
Absolutely. That's it. We got to hear from all, and we cannot, be prejudiced against anything and anybody out there. Entertainment reporter Stephen Little, all the way on the West Coast, Las Vegas. Stephen, it's always wonderful to hear from you.
Same here. Thank you for having me. And Nashville, don't forget, Nashville and surrounding areas.
Yes.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Stephen.Littles, and keep up with me, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Stephen, thank you so much, and you have a wonderful weekend.
Have an amazing weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
There you are, everyone. Thanks again for another great interview with Stephen Littles, my entertainment reporter from the West Coast, Las Vegas. And as he mentioned, his interview with Susan Lucci, the fabulously beautiful Susan Lucci from All My Children, during the entertainment segment, and we'll be right back with you.
I'm here with the beautiful Susan Lucci. I've been waiting 34 years to meet you.
Oh my goodness, thank you very much.
I have 2 children because of you.
Really?
Yeah. I've been waiting to tell you that. When I was in high school, I cut class and went to this girl's house. And it was the scene after Ray Gardner blew up the Glamorama.
Oh.
And they were rolling you in the wheelchair. You had on this fabulous coyote coat, and you had this little nick on your feet. You like, I'm disfigured, Opal, I'm going to sue you. And I turned to her, I said, oh my God, who is that? She said, that's Erica Kane. And every day I used to go to her house to watch you.
Oh my goodness.
34 years later, we have 2 children.
Oh wow, what a great story. Oh, thank you.
And I always wanted to tell you that, and my kids know, Susan Lucci is the reason that you're here.
That's, what a great story. Thank you.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Can we say the age?
You can.
Okay, because you look amazing.
Well, thank you. It's a big, scary number.
No, but you look amazing. You
the
look
reality
nowhere
is
near
good.
it.
Thank you.
What do you do to look so amazing? Like I'm standing in your face. You
Thank
look
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
What do you do?
I think we all get a certain gene pool, and you should see my mother. So I just thought a long time ago I better take care of it every day, just a
Okay.
little bit, day by day.
Yes.
And so, I do all the things that we know we're supposed to do, make sure you take off all your makeup and, moisturize, drink a lot of water. I do my Pilates Pro Chair. I think
Okay.
working out really helps in a lot of ways. It's good for your skin. It's good for your brains.
Yes. You drink a lot of water.
I do. I drink hot water and lemon. I
Okay.
drink coffee in the morning.
Okay.
2 cups of coffee in the morning because I love coffee.
Okay.
And then the rest of the day I drink hot water and lemon. Sometimes, room temperature water.
Okay.
But I really love hot water and lemon.
Okay. What is your favorite meal?
You mean breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or do you mean
Just in general,
In
like-
general. I mean, I do love Italian food.
Yes.
And so, I mean, if I didn't have to think about it, it would be pasta
Okay.
of some kind. Really, I love orecchiette, the
ear,
shell,
the one that looks like
ears
ear.
with sausage and broccoli.
Oh
Rob?
my God, that sounds good.
Oh, it's so good with garlic and olive oil.
Okay. And what do you have coming up? Are you still doing Devious Maids?
Devious Maids, we went to season 4.
Yes.
We've been a big hit around the
Yes.
world, but not going to season 5.
Okay.
Which is a shame because it was a love fest.
It was, but
we really had a great time.
We can find it on demand.
Yes, I believe you can on Lifetime. Yep.
Yes. And we can see you as Genevieve Delacourt.
Exactly. Exactly.
And so, what can we look for you to do now? Like, what are you doing? You're going to rest? You've been working for a really long time.
Thank you. No, rest is not in my vocabulary. I love what I do, and I feel very lucky when I have the opportunity to do it. And this, co-hosting Home and Family for the whole week, I've never done that.
Really?
So I didn't know what to expect, but this group of people is so wonderful, and I had the best time.
What, if you had to go back in time, what is your favorite, aside from Erica Kane, what's your favorite role outside of Erica Kane? You did Dallas, you've done TV movies.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? I had a great time on Broadway, too.
All right, and Get Your Gun.
Annie Get Your Gun. That was
I'm a
really
fan.
fun.
I know what you do.
Ah, you do? I'm so nice. Thank you. And you're a very sharp dresser. Can I
Thank
just
you.
say right now?
Thank you.
Yeah, you look great.
Okay, I can die. I can just drop dead. I met one of the people I've been looking to meet for decades, and you are amazing to me. You mean so much to me, and like I said, you're a reason for a part of my family. Because of you being so amazing. And I saw you on there pointing to that little scratch saying, I'm going to sue you for everything, I'm disfigured. And I was like, who is that woman? She's Erica Kane, and I watched all the way to the last episode, and I even watched when it went online.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so flattered and honored, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And great talking to you.
This is the amazing Susan Lucci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best to you.
And we are back again. I hope you enjoyed that interview with my entertainment reporter, Stephen Littles, on the West Coast. And he was interviewing Susan Lucci from ABC's All My Children. And she is responsible for his family, if you will. So anyways, she's someone that he's really, really admired over decades, and I'm so glad that he was able to speak with her, meet her, and interview her during the entertainment segment on In the Know Radio Magazine show. We are continually celebrating Black History Month throughout the month of February, and at this time we're going to take another break, and when we return, more of the show. We'll be right back with you.
So to miss me. I need your attention, yes. I need you next to me. Oh, I need someone to clap for me. I need your direction. Somebody say, come back, baby, come back. I want you to need me. Come back, hey, come back, baby, come back. Need me. Come back, baby, want you to come back, need me. Come back. So out my mind, I'm tussling back and forth between here and hustling. I don't wanna time travel no more. I wanna be here, my thinking. So on this porch I'm rocking back and forth like lightning Hopkins. If anybody's beat the sky, they tell them beam me up. So can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. I just wanna take it out of town to look around and they say touchdown. See, I just want a chance to fly, a chance to cry, and a long bye-bye. Oh, but I need you to miss me. I need somebody come get me. Ooh, I say I need your attention, yes, and I need your energy, and I do. Oh, I need someone to clap for me. I need your direction. Somebody say, come back, hey, come back, baby, come back. I want you to need me. Come back. Okay, yes, come back, baby. Come look for me. Say, come back. Hey, yeah. Window seat, don't want nobody next to me. I just wanna take it out of town and look around. Then they say touchdown. Hey, I just want a chance to fly, a chance to cry, and a long bye-bye.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, some say Peter and some say Paul. But God's gonna trouble the water. There ain't but one God that made us all. God's gonna trouble the waters. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Oh, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the waters. You can hinder me here or hinder me there. God's gonna trouble the waters. But the Lord in heaven will hear my prayer. God's gonna trouble the waters. Wade in the waters, wade in the water, children. Oh, wade in the waters. God's in the water, children. Away in the water, God's gonna trouble the waters.
Poor as Olive bound in jail, had no money for to go for bail. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Poor as Olive began to shout, the jail doors open and they walk right out. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Freedom's name is mighty sweet. Soon, someday, we're gonna meet. Keep your eyes on the prize now. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Ain't but one chain that a man can stand. That's the chain of a handy hand. Keep your eyes on the prize now. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, why don't you hold on? Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize now. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize now. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. For me now. Hey, hold on. And we are back again, everyone. You are listening to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show right here on Radio Free Nashville. And I am your host, Denise Barnes. I hope you have enjoyed the show thus far. And again, February is Black History Month, and we will be celebrating Black History Month throughout the month on today and on the show today. But at this time, we are turning the pages in the magazine to the food segment. And on the lines with me is entertainment chef Vanessa Canta. Vanessa, how are you today?
How are you?
I am doing well. It's great to have you here with us on today.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, Vanessa, your early career life actually began in the field of marketing and advertising. However, you say you, quote unquote, fell in love with your passion, which is food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I always really wanted to be a chef. Even when I was a very young girl, I was so into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember being even in grade school, and, that was back when you had home ec still in the schools, and,
Yes.
I remember being like home ec student of the year, all of that stuff. I loved it so much. But my parents, they came here, they emigrated from Haiti, and I think for them it was really important for me to go and get my bachelor's degree, and they sort of saw culinary school as more of like a trade school. And so I said, all right, and I went. I went to, regular college. I got a bachelor's degree in political science, a minor in French. Couldn't be any farther from cooking. And I sort of started down the road of, first I worked in government, and then I ended up in finance and marketing and advertising and all of that for those early years of my career. But eventually that job led me to New York City. And when I got to New York City, a lot of what I was meant to do was kind of like take clients around, which meant taking them to, nice restaurants. And I'm eating all this great food, and I'm like, this is what I should be doing.
Yeah.
And so I was only in New York about 8 months before I quit my job, and I went to culinary school.
Wow. And as they say, the rest is history on that, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Vanessa, you are also the co-founder of your own catering company, Yum Yum Catering and Events. What type of catering services does Yum Yum offer?
Yeah, so we do a lot of private events. So anywhere from cooking in your house, if you were having people over, if you were celebrating something, in the homes, we do a lot of. It could be Thanksgiving. It could be you just wanted to have a private anniversary dinner for you and your sweetie. It could be a graduation party. So those types of events in your house, even a backyard barbecue, but that you don't want to have to be standing over the grill.
Right.
We'll do that. But then we also do larger corporate events. So with some of our big clients here in New York, so we might do something for Target. We were one of the preferred caterers when the Super Bowl was in New York. We were at Meadowlands. We were one of 30 catering companies selected between New York and New Jersey to do the NFL tailgate party.
Wow.
So, we can do really big events. We can do small events. And sometimes, I really enjoy even the teaching aspect. So I do private lessons with people, or we may do like a corporate team building where we do a class for, 8 or 10 or 12 people. So it kind of runs, the gamut. But primarily it's just a lot of fun, different types of events. It keeps it exciting. It's never the same.
Yes. It sounds so like it is a lot of fun, and I know it keeps you busy all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, we are speaking with celebrity chef Vanessa Kontov, and she has appeared on so many numerous shows, and of course the Today Show, Wendy Williams, so many more. And you offer private chef services at Yum Yum Catering and Events. Vanessa, and the chefs are classically trained. Share more details with regards to 3- and 4-star New York style.
Well, so that just means that all of the chefs who are preparing your food are all classically trained, meaning we've all been to a culinary school, whether it's, CIA or French Culinary Institute, one of those really great culinary schools. And then everyone's worked in New York City restaurants. So 3- and 4-star restaurants here. I mean, I remember training at Danielle Restaurant, which is a pretty, high up there restaurant here. It was a little crazy because I've never actually eaten there. I've only worked in the kitchen because I probably couldn't afford to eat there. But
I hear you.
But yeah, all of the chefs have, really great high-end experience. But that doesn't really mean that all of our food has to be like frou-frou or fussy. I mean, we all have like, really different palates, but my sous chef, her family comes from South Carolina and moved to Brooklyn, and she's got like really great, experience making soul food, and oh my God, I love working with her. But she can also make a really fancy dish too. So we like to play around a little bit with kind of high and low, and just kind of the food really incorporates all of our experiences, everything that we bring to the table, our travels, our heritage, our training. So it really makes it fun, and I think it's why we're able to do catering so successfully is because your clients can ask from anything. Maybe they want sushi one day, or Italian, or barbecue, or whatever.
Yes.
And we have all of these great chefs that can bring everything and anything you want to the table.
And you're talking about all these delicious foods, and I'm getting hungrier and hungrier, Vanessa. Again, we have Chef Vanessa Cantav on the line with me, and a chef and entertaining expert. Now, Vanessa, there are so many health-conscious persons out there who are very, very interested in, their tone and their diets. Give me just this really great healthy recipe that you would recommend.
Oh God, there's so many recipes out there. But when I became really committed to eating healthy, one of the things that someone told me was to shop the perimeter of the grocery store, and that just means that you're buying everything that you would see, at the meat counter, at the fish counter, in the produce section, and spending as little time in those aisles. That's where you're going to get all that prepackaged stuff that has a lot of additives and ingredients you can't pronounce. So I am a believer in, I don't mind if I have butter in my food or cream in my food or those kind of heavier ingredients, so long as everything is really fresh and everything is really whole, and I know what I'm putting in my body, and I have moderation. I mean, that's really sort of my approach. I try not to be really restrictive, and I think that's where a lot of folks are going these days, is just really eating whole, clean ingredients, and not having too much. You can still have ice cream, you can still have all of that, but just having it in moderation and just trying to eliminate a lot of the real packaged and pre-processed foods. And I'll tell you, my biggest, most exciting thing I've been doing this year so far is I do have a web series I'd love for your viewers to check out. It's on Facebook Live, and it's through a partnership I have with littlethings.com. So if you go on Facebook, you can just type in Little Things, and they have a ton of original programming, different shows. My show is called The Hostess Next Door. It's on Mondays live at 4 o'clock every Monday. But even if you can't catch me live at 4 o'clock, and that's 4 o'clock on the East Coast, so
it would be 3
o'clock on 3
Central
o'clock
Time
with your viewers, so or listeners. So you can check that out. If you're not able to watch it live, it's all the videos live forever and ever, so you could even go back and watch, some of the ones we've already done. But it's really great, and, I talk a lot about some fun recipes, sometimes just entertaining at home or just cooking for your family. And I try to keep things not too expensive and talk about how you can eat at home, be healthy, entertain. I love it. So maybe, if you guys get a chance, you can check that out.
Definitely, we will. And thank you so much for that information, because I'm always interested in new recipes, especially healthy. Yes, Vanessa.
Yeah.
And how can
we did one 2 weeks ago that was 3 different recipes you could make from one rotisserie chicken that you buy from the grocery store.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a good episode.
Oh,
and really cost-effective, really healthy, good, tasty food. Yeah,
I
You'll
can't
like
wait.
it.
I can't wait. See, there you go. I've got to go out and get me something to eat fast. But it has been wonderful, a pleasure speaking with you. How can my listeners learn more about you?
Yeah, well, so, I'm on Instagram at Chef Vanessa Cantav. I'm on Facebook at Chef Vanessa Cantav. You can go to my website, www.vanessacantav.com. And again, I would love for the viewers to check out my Monday weekly show, which is on littlethings.com, also on Facebook.
And what's on the horizon? What can we expect from you soon?
Well, I may be working on a collaboration cocktail whiskey recipe book with one of my clients who I adore. That's coming around. And then I have a few other media things coming up. But right now, this Monday show is sort of like the new thing, and I'm really getting into it. And we'll see where that goes.
Sounds good, and we will definitely be in touch. And Vanessa, thank you so much. It's been wonderful. And there's an invite. When you'd like to come back to In the Know Radio Magazine show, I'll definitely have you back.
I will. When I will definitely come back, especially when I find out about this possible cookbook, cocktail guidebook that we're doing. So you guys will be the first to know.
Sounds good, Chef Vanessa Cantav. Thank you so much, and you have a blessed weekend.
You too. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. And again, listeners, that was Chef Vanessa Cantav, my guest during the food segment right here on Entertainment, during the food segment on In the Know Radio Magazine show. And Al Jarreau has passed away on this past Sunday at the age of 76. And if you listened to last week's show, we really played quite a few selections from him, not knowing, of course, obviously, of this sad news about him. But his music will live on forever and ever and ever. Al Jarreau, the jazz pop musician, best known for his Breaking Away, We Are in This Love Together, and the theme song to the popular 1980s TV show Moonlighting. Who can forget that? I love watching that show. But again, we are sending our thoughts and prayers to the family of jazz pop musician Al Jarreau, who passed away this past Sunday at the age of 76. And at this time, we're going to take another break, and we will be playing a selection of which Al Jarreau's vocals, Since I Fell for You. Again, you're listening to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy Radio Magazine Show, and we will be right back with you.
Just give love and never get love. You'd better let love depart. I know it's so, and still I know I can't get you out of my heart. My love, and now you've gone. Since I fell for you, my life has been such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same. Since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, and it's too sad that I'm in love with you. Well, you loved me, and then you snubbed me. But what can I do? I'm still in love with you. I guess I'll never see the light. I get these blues most every night since I fell for you. Well, play this. every night since I fell for you. First you love me, and then you snub me. I prayed you'd put no one above me, and now I'm black and blue. It's I fell for you. I fell for you.
Join us for the Veterans for Peace Radio Hour, Thursdays at 1 p.m. Central, bringing you programming for and about peace and veterans and ending the scourge of war. Again, that's a Veterans for Peace Radio Hour, Thursdays, 1 p.m. Central on Radio Free Nashville.
Hi, I'm Zach
And I'm Michelle.
from Make Better Decisions with Zach and Michelle.
Do you have a question, quandary, or query?
About your job, love life, or your mother's cooking,
Then tune in Saturday nights for the best free advice in town.
that's Make Better Decisions on WRFN LP Pasco.
Make Better Decisions, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock on Radio Free Nashville.
Hi folks, Matt the Prod Man here, your host of RFN Weekend. It's your weekly mix of classics, easy favorites, and that hot stereo rock. The stuff you know you love but don't want to admit it, at least straight off, right? Be sure to catch us Sunday afternoons, 2 p.m. Central at 103.7 FM, 107.1 FM, RadioFreeNashville.org.
Saturday afternoon into high gear with a mix of Afropop tunes from across the globe. Let's embark on an exhilarating journey from Haitian compa to South African house, from Kenyan neo soul to GRC Lingala, infused with rich Caribbean mixes and soul, hip-hop, R&B from up-and-coming artists of Afro descent in Europe, USA, and expansive diaspora. These and countless more experiences await you. Come join us every Saturday, 1 till 3 p.m.
It's Hot Air on Radio Free Nashville.
Sit back, relax, and be rejuvenated on In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. Join host Denise Barnes Fridays 9 to 10 a.m. on 103.7, 107.1 FM, WRFN. And we are back again, everyone. Thanks. You are tuned into another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. We are in our second hour of the show. And again, thanks everyone for tuning in. 107.1 and 103.7 FM Radio Free Nashville. Also connect with me on social media. That public figure page on Facebook is In the Know Radio Magazine Show. And Twitter, that handle is ITK Radio Mag Show. So now continue to sit back, relax, and get rejuvenated. At this time, we are turning the pages in the magazine to our lifestyle segment. Danielle Winningham is America's leading quit coach. Yes, I did say quit coach. She is also former J.P. Morgan Chase Vice President, Certified Executive Coach, Master Sales, Master Business, and Master Life Coach who left corporate America to live her dream of helping others live their dreams. Danielle, welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm excited to talk with you on today. We're going to talk woman to woman.
Good.
Okay, Danielle, what are some ways that women can grow their brand and turn it into a system or a stream of income?
You know, working with, and I work with thousands of women every year, most women are already doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't charge for it. They're already planning birthday parties and family reunions, but they don't call themselves an event planner, and they don't charge them.
Mm-hmm.
They're already giving out marital advice and single advice, but they don't take that extra step and call themselves a relationship coach and get paid for it.
Yes.
Okay. So if I could put a meter on the majority of women's back that forced them to charge like a taxi cab, they would make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in their lifetime, just being deliberate about what they do for others and requiring that people invest in them as they invest in other people.
I see. Now, Danielle, most women, have that just a passion to help another person. But how can women form better relationships with each other to improve business contacts?
You know, one thing I've done, and I do have a national women's organization, as women, we've got to stop the competition and understand that, number one, there's more than enough for all of us. Number two, we have to realize that women as a gender are on the bottom as it relates to abundance and affluence. And if we don't work together, we're going to stay closer to the poverty line than our male counterparts. And so it behooves all of us to work together and be less just judgmental of each other and more supportive of each other so we can all improve and all move to the next level.
Wow, great advice, because, as you say, if we don't work together, then how will we progress? To me, if I see another person, particularly a woman, excelling, that drives me to keep pursuing my dreams.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something else. Bob and Bill don't work together. Bob and Bill might not even like each other. Bob and Bill I don't really like Bob. Bob, I don't really. But when it comes to that business contract, when it comes to partnering together, and Bob has something that Bill needs to get to the next level,
yes,
they will push through the aesthetics, the outside, to work with each other. And that's not something women do. We put too much. We're too emotionally invested in business sometimes to really say, well, you know what, outside of the emotional, I really could use her to move to the next level, and she could use me as well.
Okay. And that's what it's all about, networking together, working together so that we all can, succeed in what our passions are. Stop making excuses as to why you are not making money. You have to determine what are you really afraid of. And again, we're speaking with Danielle Winningham. Danielle, as you are aware, we are living in a world where social media dominates so many areas of our lives. What advice can you offer women to grow their social media following?
You know what? I have about on the low end about 100,000 followers on social media.
Okay.
And I've gotten those followers simply by being myself.
Okay.
I can be the best me any day of the week. I can't be the best you. I can't be the best Oprah. I can't be the best somebody else. But I'm going to tell you what I can be good at. I can be good at me.
That's right.
And we're at a point now with social media where people are really tired of the fake and the unauthentic, the superficial. They just want somebody to talk to them and be real and be honest.
Absolutely.
And as a coach, I'm brutally honest. Brutally honest, so much so they say sometimes I'm stepping on their toes, but people are at a place in life where they want to know the truth. So number one on social media is be yourself.
Okay.
Number two is build relationships. Online relationships do not exonerate you from having to build offline relationships.
Okay.
You got to get out and meet some people. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to be online. I do 2 events a year. I'm doing one this year in Indianapolis and one in Florida where we bring hundreds of women together that have met online.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, I got to see you and touch you and hug your neck and,
That's right.
and let you whisper in your ear that it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't do all of that through Facebook.
That's
as
right.
Good as Facebook is for contacts. And so we have to realize that we still got to reach and touch people and serve people offline as much as we do, if not more, online.
And we have to make sure that we continue that personal relationship. As you mentioned, online is good, it's excellent. But if you don't actually meet that person face to face, then what do you have? I understand exactly what you're saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think a lot of people, because social media is easy, especially for businesses, they miss the fact that there's still a person behind that like.
Yes.
There's still a person behind that comment. That person came to your business page or to your Twitter page or wherever they found you because they needed something you were offering. So you got to make sure you're operating with integrity. Even though that's not a person standing in your face, you still have to do what you have to do to make sure that you keep a reputable brand online.
That's right. And Danielle, women have been in business for themselves for decades. And however, are they really building the business that they want? What suggestions do you have for these women who actually want to market their business or passion? What more can you offer?
You know, first and foremost, women got to realize that you got to get help.
Okay.
I have about 20 people on my team right now because I am not the expert at everything.
Exactly.
You know, shout out to my brand manager, Portia Chandler, who keeps my brand looking fierce and world class. To my technology team, because I'm not going to be up at night tinkering with no website for what?
That's why you have to have help.
I don't know nothing about that. And so investing in help, and then even investing in the next level knowledge.
Yes, yes.
You know, I read a ton of books. I go to a ton of webinars. I'm not opposed to hiring coaches. I feel like coaches need coaches. But there are things that I've learned along the way in business that if people are not willing to invest in me to learn, they're going to find out the hard way. There's only two ways to learn, your experience and someone else's.
That's
and
right.
I promise you that your experience, it's much more heartache. You have the potential to lose way more money than just sitting down somewhere and saying, hey, I'm not the expert, but, you know, society has taught women to be superheroes. We got to wear capes and tights, and we got to take care of the kids.
That's right.
Cook and build businesses and work jobs. And I tell women, quit all that. Quit all that. I don't do my own housekeeping because it makes me lose money.
Okay.
I'm not cutting my own grass. I don't pick up my own groceries. I don't pick my dry cleaning. I don't.
Because, you know, they say we are superwoman. But as you said, slow down. Don't try to take on so much because you still want to, you know, take on your passion in life and what you love doing. So don't drain yourself.
There's a book by Gay Hendricks called The Big Leap. And he talks about how you can take quantum leaps in life and business. And one of the things he calls it is what percentage of time are you working in your zone of genius? My zone of genius is helping women build businesses that are sustainable and profitable.
Yes.
I spend 80% of my time in that zone.
I hear you. And that's
the other 10%, I step out, make sure my team is doing what they're doing, and then the other 10%, I may do some minutia from here to there. But the majority of my time, I spend helping people build their businesses.
Goodness.
And that's the best use of my time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it should be the best use of other people's time, too, because, as you say, it's the passion that we need to be looking out for. And whatever that is, don't drain yourself, ladies. And on the lines with me is Danielle Winningham. In closing our conversation, Danielle, you often empower 100% of women to quit their job and live their dreams. What are some practical tips and techniques that you would have them use?
I would say, number one, don't forget your dream.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst of serving your man and helping him build his dream, and your kids, you worry about their dream, and your job, you building somebody else's dream. Go get a shovel and dig your dream up.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Is don't put your dream on the back burner. Number two, realize that whatever your dream is, you get the right help and you make that dream profitable. If you put the same energy and effort into that dream that you put into that job, that dream gonna make money.
That's right. I agree.
It is. You don't have to go to that job. That job is choice. And then last but not least, believe in what God gave you. He gave everybody something.
Yes.
And he didn't give it to you for you to go to the job. The job, to me, was just a stepping stone. There were things that I learned in that job, in those years, as a vice president of Chase, that I needed for where I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a stop on my journey, but it was not my final destination.
Wow.
And as long as I stayed there, I would never be able to tap into, number one, what my purpose truly is in this world, and number two, the abundance that's tied with it.
You know, Danielle, I'm sitting here listening to you, and as I mentioned, you are a motivator and inspirer, and it may seem that I'm quiet, but I'm listening because you are actually driving me to keep going and doing what I do, and I appreciate that from you.
Oh, thank you, love. You know, everything happens. I'm not here for no reason.
Yes.
Every connection we have is a divine assignment.
Yes, I do believe
Everywhere we show up was preordained. It was written before we got there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have to do what we're supposed to do to show up at that place. Joel Osteen's father wrote a book called The Place Called There.
Yes.
A lot of times people are wondering why I'm not blessed. It's because you haven't taken the journey to get to the destination that was preordained for you.
Yes.
The place called there. You still over here because you're afraid or you're procrastinating or you don't know how this will work or that'll work. But you need to go over there.
In other words, take a step. Get rid of the fear and go for it.
Take a step even if you don't get rid of the fear.
Yes.
Girl, I'll be over here nervous every day. Every day my brain expands. I'll be over here shaking like a leaf on a tree.
Yes.
But it doesn't stop me from moving.
That's right. Make the effort. Put forth the effort.
Yeah.
Yes. Danielle, where can my listeners learn more information about you?
I'd like to offer you, what I'm doing this month is I'm really in my effort to help people build their businesses. I have a laptop bundle giveaway that I'm offering right now. So I'm going to give them the link. If they go there, it'll show them how to follow me on various social medias. I'm on live, on Facebook Live multiple times a day, on Periscope, which is another live streaming app, multiple times a day. But if they go to VIP, B as in boy, I as in igloo, T as in Tom, dot L as in Larry, Y as in yes, dot LY, / biz bundle, BIZ bundle 17. It'll give them all the information they need to not only register for that business bundle so they can win their own laptop and their own printer,
yes,
and some time with me to help them really build their passion and some other products and services, but they'll be able to get in touch with me on that page as well.
All right. Sounds good. Danielle, there's an open invite when you'd like to come back to In the Know Radio Magazine show during my lifestyle segment, okay?
All right, listen, you let me know what I can do to help you build your brain.
Will do. And thank you so much for taking the time to speak with my listeners on today.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And again, listeners, that was Donielle Winningham, and she is a motivational speaker, and I hope you were motivated by everything that she said. I really appreciate that. And as I said, it may seem like I was just sitting here quiet, and I was, because I was listening. I love women who motivate other women. That's what it's all about. Again, you are listening to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy Radio Magazine Show, and we are continuing throughout the month of February. It is the month, Black History Month, and also American Heart Month for the month of February. And understand the risk factors and help protect your heart from cardiovascular disease. You should eat better. Healthy foods are the fuel that our bodies use to make new cells and create the energy that we need to thrive and fight diseases. Now that also entails your heart as well. So if you are frequently skipping out on veggies, fruit, low-fat dairy, fiber-rich whole grains, and lean meats, including fish, your body is missing the basic building blocks for a healthy life. So again, February is American Heart Month. Just some information from the American Heart Association. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my winner last week. If you listened to last week's show, and if you also follow me on social media, then you are familiar with Miss Rolanda Watts, the author of the book Destiny Lingers. And Lori Burnett Leyland was my winner from Goodlettsville, Tennessee. She won the book. She won the copy of the book. So congratulations to you. Lori is a loyal listener to the show, and I love her. And she deserves this book. Again, Destiny Lingers by Rolanda Watts. And if you have not checked the book out, you need to do that. Especially during this month, the month of love, Valentine's Day. We just had that wonderful day, and I hope everyone enjoyed Valentine's Day. But again, shout out to you, Miss Lori, for winning the book, Destiny Lingers. Shout out to you, Danovan Hilton out there. Great meeting you, and you said you would be tuning in to In the Know, the Jazzy Radio Magazine Show on today. So hello to you, Danovan Hilton, here in Nashville, Tennessee. And shout out to everyone out there, you and you and you, and especially you. Thank you so much for following me on social media. Thank you for interacting with me. I really, really, really appreciate that. And if you are not already following me and connected with me on social media, Facebook, In the Know Radio Magazine Show, Twitter, follow me there. That handle is ITK Radio Mag Show. And again, thanks to my guest, Donielle Winningham. Really great conversation had with her regarding women and women entrepreneurship, women, pushing one another and being there for and with one another is very, very important, especially during this age of social media. Really great information that she shared with us during the lifestyle segment of In the Know Radio Magazine Show. Also, Stephen Littles, my earlier guest, and my entertainment reporter on the West Coast, Las Vegas. Thank you so much for being my guest on today. And make sure that you Google The Doctors and watch him on YouTube, because he made an appearance on The Doctors last week, and it was a really, really great show. Inspiration. This man here is a walking testimony. Also, thanks to ABC's All My Children, Susan Lucci, my guest during the entertainment segment, interviewed by Stephen Littles. Thank you so much for that as well. And Chef Vanessa Kantov during my first hour, all during the first hour. And we have an exciting rest of the show lined up for you today. Remember, Black History Month. And when we return, more of the show. You're listening to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy Radio Magazine Show. We'll be right back with you.
Hi, I'm Zach.
And I'm Michelle.
From Make Better Decisions with Zach and Michelle.
Do you have a question, quandary, or query?
About your job, love life, or your mother's cooking?
Then tune in Saturday nights for the best free advice in town.
That's Make Better Decisions on WRFN LP Pasco.
Make Better Decisions, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock, on Radio Free Nashville.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan. You know, grassroots music is passionate, it's brilliant, it's everywhere, especially in Nashville. So pour a cup of coffee, relax in front of your radio, and enjoy a musical adventure right here on WRFN Radio Free Nashville. Tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. for the weekly broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
I'm Stanley Carr, host of the Piano Men on Radio Free Nashville. Be sure to tune in every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central as we play some of the best variety of music, featuring some of the best piano players, and take you on a wondrous journey across the Ivory landscape. Check the show out every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central on 107.1 and 103.7 FM.
And we are back again, everyone. I am excited because, you know, we are having a really great time here, and I hope you are enjoying the show. And I have some information coming up as well regarding WRFN and our 12th birthday bash coming up. So I'm going to give you that information shortly as well. But at this time, we are going to turn the pages back to our entertainment segment, and it is time for In the Nose Jazzy Top 10 Countdown for the week. Coming in at number 10 is Tuesday Swings, Jazz Funk Soul. Number 9 is Conchaka, Richard Elliott. And that is a really, really great song. And also number 8, Back to Your Heart, Lindsay Webster. Number 7, I Am, Kayla Waters, featuring Kim Waters. Number 6, So Cool, Doc Power, featuring Melvin Jones. Number 5, Back at It, Vandale Andrew. Number 4, I Want You Girl. Number 3, Joyride, Adam Hawley. Coming in at number 2 is Morning Call, Nick Coleon. And making the number 1 round today, again, is Do I Do, Peter White. So there you are, In the Nose Jazzy Top 10 Countdown for the week. And again, hang in there with us, because when we return, more of the show and more information for you. You're listening to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy Radio Magazine Show.
So many places in my lifetime. I've sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhymes, acted out my life on stage, 10,000 people watching. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song for you, for you. It's for you, babe. It's for you. It's for you. Of me is what I hope to be. Treated you unkindly, darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me, baby, can't you see through me? We're alone now, and I'm singing this song for you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love and holding nothing. You came out front, I was hiding. So much better. But now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my life
are back again. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. I am your host, Denise Barnes, here with you until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure to continue to tune in to the show each and every Friday. This is live from 9 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on 103.1, 103.7, and 107.1 FM. And also, we stream worldwide at radiofreenashville.org. It's senior prom time. It's senior prom time, and we are excited and ready here at Radio Free Nashville. It's our 12th annual Radio Free Nashville Birthday Bash, and it's happening Sunday, April the 2nd, here at Yazoo Brewing Company, that is. And we are planning to have a wonderful time, 1 to 4 p.m. The theme, again, is It's Senior Prom. Radio Free Nashville. We are excited and looking forward to that. Again, Sunday, April the 2nd, from 1 to 4 p.m. at Yazoo Brewing Company. Live bands, games, pizza, and Yazoo Brew. Again, find out more information at radiofreenashville.org or hit me up on Facebook or Twitter, and I have a ticket at the ready for you. So make sure that you support us here at Radio Free Nashville. That's 910 Division Street, Nashville, Tennessee, 37207. Band, games, prizes, all that good stuff. And we are looking forward to having a good time. It is Black History Month. Throughout the month of February, we will be celebrating Black History Month. The National Museum of African American Music. Now, it's the only museum dedicated to the numerous contributions African Americans have made to music around the world. And we are expecting it to open in 2019. Now, earlier I had the president of the museum on, H. Beecher Hicks. And we're going to have him back on again very soon. Hopefully, we can get him on next week during Black History Month. But in the meantime, the museum is celebrating Black History Month with so many things going on. On Saturday, February the 4th, they had something going on at the Edge Hill Library, and so much more is coming up. Now, on February the 16th, Sips and Stanzas, that is. Soul Food and Music, Sweats Restaurant. And coming up on February the 25th is going to be From Nothing to Something. And that's going to be at the Madison Library, and that's 610 Gallatin Pike, South Madison, Tennessee. And that's 12 to 1 p.m. And the entry is free. So make sure you mark your calendar for Saturday, February the 25th, From Nothing to Something. And that's Madison Library, 610 Gallatin Pike, South in Madison, Tennessee, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Again, just a little Black history information for you, the happenings going on in the Nashville, Tennessee area, celebrating Black History Month with the National Museum of African American Music. Black History Month, right here on In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show. And we'll be right back with you.
Shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. For deep in my I do believe that we shall overcome someday, and we'll walk hand in hand. 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 We'll walk hand
that we shall overcome someday.
Oh, someday we shall all be free. We shall all be free. We shall all be free someday.
Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe
that we shall overcome someday. Someday we shall overcome. We shall overcome one day. We shall overcome someday.
I feel great, but here's the deal. The doctor just told me I have high blood pressure. And the kicker, the high blood pressure can lead to heart disease or a stroke or worse. So she said I need to lose weight, eat better, and exercise. And if that doesn't work, I may need to take medicine. I know I gotta fix this. For them.
Although you can feel perfectly healthy, you may still have high blood pressure. So get your blood pressure checked regularly. And if it's too high, talk to your doctor and make sure you understand your options. You may need to change the way you live. Your doctor may recommend medicine. To learn more about your options, go to ahrq.gov/consumer and select Comparing Medical Treatments. That's ahrq.gov/consumer. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hi, my name is Nikki, and I want to tell you about a great place where you can learn and grow, the Nashville Public Library. The library offers books, CDs, DVDs, playaways, and did you know you can download ebooks, audiobooks, and music straight from the library website? Library materials are free to anyone with a library card, and library cards can be obtained at any one of our 21 branches for every citizen at no charge. Nashville Public Library is more than just books. Visit the library website at library.nashville.org.
I feel like it's all on my shoulders. How am I going to take care of my parents if they develop an eye disease like glaucoma? Glaucoma is the leading cause of blindness in African Americans and Hispanics in the United States. And what about my kids? Will they inherit it? Not to mention my risk factor. I'm really concerned and I need some answers.
I'm Dr. Jeffrey Goldberg, an ophthalmologist and a scientist, supported by AHAF, the American Health Assistance Foundation. We're working to discover breakthrough treatments and a cure for glaucoma. At ahaf.org, we will answer your questions and address your concerns. Learn about glaucoma, its symptoms, risk factors, and treatment options. Also, how to live with or care for someone with the disease. Call 1-800-437-2423 or go to ahaf.org for a free brochure on how eye disease affects all our lives. That's 1-800-437-2423.
Here's to the state of Mississippi, for underneath her borders, the devil draws no line. The devil draws no line. If you drag her muddy rivers, nameless bodies, you will find will find. Whoa, the fat trees of the forest have hid. Oh, 1,000 cries, 1,000 cries. The calendar is lying when it reads the present time, the present time. Whoa, here's to the land you've torn out the heart of, the heart of Mississippi. Find yourself another country to be part of, to be part of. Yeah, to the state of Mississippi. And hey, to the state of Mississippi. And here's to the people of Mississippi who say the folks up north, they just don't understand. They just don't understand. And they tremble in the shadow, yeah. Oh, at the thunder of the clan. At the thunder of the clan. Oh, they're sweating of their souls, can't wash the blood from their hands. Oh, from their hands. Oh, for they smile and shrug their shoulders at the murder of a man, at the murder of a man. Whoa, here's to the land you've torn out the heart of Mississippi. Find yourself another country to be part of, to be part of. Yeah, and hey, to the state of Mississippi. Yeah, and hey, to the state of Mississippi. And here's the cops of Mississippi, chewing their tobacco as they look, as they lock the prison door. They lock the prison door. Yeah, their bellies bounce inside them when they knock you on the floor. Yeah, they knock you on the floor. They take, no, they don't like taking prisoners. Yeah, in their private little war, in their private little war. And behind their broken badges, they're murderers. They're murderers. They're murderers. They're murderers. Here's to the land you've torn the heart of Mississippi. Mississippi, find yourself another country to be part of, to be part of. And hey, to the state of Mississippi. And hey, to the state of Mississippi. So hey, to the state, yeah, of Mississippi.
Hola Tunje, ooh yeah 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 yeah. When you like she from Africa, ooh yeah yeah, from Africa, ooh yeah yeah.
Kick your Saturday afternoon into high gear with a mix of Afropop tunes from across the globe. Let's embark on an exhilarating journey from Haitian compa to South African house, from Kenyan neo soul to GRC Lingala, infused with rich Caribbean mixes and soul, hip-hop, R&B from up-and-coming artists of Afro descent in Europe, USA, and expansive diaspora. These and countless more experiences await you. Come join us every Saturday, 1 till 3 p.m.
It's Hot Air on Radio Free Nashville.
Sit back, relax, and be rejuvenated on In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. Join host Denise Barnes Fridays 9 to 10 a.m. on 103.7, 107.1 FM, WRFN.
Hi, I'm Zach
And I'm Michelle.
from Make Better Decisions with Zach and Michelle.
Do you have a question, quandary, or query?
About your job, love life, or your mother's cooking.
Then tune in Saturday nights for the best free advice in town.
That's Make Better Decisions on WRFN LP Pasco.
Make better decisions. Saturday nights, 7 o'clock on Radio Free Nashville.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan. You know, grassroots music is passionate, it's brilliant, it's everywhere, especially in Nashville. So pour a cup of coffee, relax in front of your radio, and enjoy a musical adventure right here on WRFN, Radio Free Nashville. Tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. for the weekly broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
And we are back again, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of In the Know, the Jazzy radio magazine show. And I am your host, Denise Barnes, right here with you. We have had a very exciting show, and I am glad to be here with you. And remember, everyone, to tune in every Friday to In the Know radio magazine show. And I'm here from 9 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time and streaming worldwide at radiofreenashville.org. And again, celebrating Black History Month throughout the month of February. And you just heard recently during the break, State of Mississippi, Wyclef Jean. Also, We Shall Overcome. That's Anthony Hamilton, Blind Boys of Alabama, Joss Stone, The Roots, Mary Mary, and Richie Havens. Again, Black History Month celebrated throughout the month of February. Also, thanks to my guest again on the show, Stephen Littles, entertainment reporter on the West Coast, Las Vegas. Also, Chef Vanessa Cantav and Donielle Winningham during the lifestyle segment. Thank you to each and every one of my guests. And Susan Lucci, can't forget the beautiful Susan Lucci from ABC's All My Children soap opera. Really great show today, and I hope you enjoyed the show as well. Remember to connect with me. Social media, can't say it enough. Facebook, In the Know Radio Magazine Show. And also Twitter, that handle is ITK Radio Mag Show. So, again, remember, our birthday bash is coming up, the 12th annual birthday bash. Connect with me and get your tickets. Get your tickets now. We are excited about the prom theme, and we want to see you there as well. What a great show on today we've had. And thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And keep it right here, because coming up is more great shows. Glenn McReynolds is coming up during the lunch hour for his show, and he has a really, really great one that you don't want to miss. Also, tune in on Saturdays for all of the great shows that comes on. And we are excited here again at Radio Free Nashville, and excited for everything that's coming up. So, again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to the station and sharing all of our information. And we have a Facebook and Twitter page as well, and that's Radio Free Nashville. So again, thanks everyone, and we've come to the end of another exciting show, and I want you all to just stay right there. We aren't going anywhere. And remember, if it's in the news, it's on In the Know Radio Magazine Show.
Your community radio station, Radio Free Nashville, 107.1 WRFN LP, Pasco, Tennessee.
This portion of today's programming is brought to you by Cherokee Forest Voices.
Jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. I am your host, Denise Barnes, right here with you on 107.1 and 103.7 FM, Radio Free Nashville. And remember to connect with me, everyone, on Facebook. That public figure page there is In the Know Radio Magazine Show. And follow me on Twitter. It is okay to follow as long as you're following the right persons. And there, that handle is ITK Radio.